Hey there, Origami Folder here. I am at Kantcon, Kansas City. It's a convention in the greater Kansas City area, technically Overland Park, Kansas. It is at the Overland Park Convention Center near 435. It is one of the older conventions here in Kansas City, founded in 2009 by a small group of people that couldn't go to Gen Con, which is the largest gaming convention in North America. Gen Con, if you don't know, is late July, early August, and kind of like the gold standard of conventions. But these people couldn't go, so they decided they would host their own convention out of somebody's house. There were only 30 people that came, but they got a lot of donations and had a lot of fun, so they decided to keep it going. Moved it to Johnson County Community College the year after that, and it's continued ever since. So here we are in 2026, all these years later. Hundreds of people come out and game, and it's a lot of fun. If you've not been to a gaming convention before, you'll see a lot of the basic stuff that you have here as far as like layout. It's split between two floors. Down here on the first floor, I'll walk around and show you this. Most of the gaming is upstairs though, but you got some of the vendors down here. The convention center is used for other events too. There's actually like a dog grooming thing going on right now, so they've got some people focused on that. But all the vendors down here are kind of artsy stuff. They've got a coffee shop. You got some people doing chainmail, 3D prints, leather, all those kinds of things. Some magic singles back in the corner there. Got an event over here. They're doing like trivia and it's like really small panel kind of stuff. And this is the Pathfinder area. So Paizo, if you're not familiar, makes Pathfinder and Starfinder. Some Dungeons & Dragons Adventure League going on here too. But great group of people, lots of fun events. They have a lot of like single ones, like your game is isolated to your table. But they also have in the evenings like large cross table events. So what you do affects kind of everybody around you in the room. So you're all kind of working together as your own individual teams towards a common goal. The Paizo people here in KC even made their own called the Wheel of Monsters, which is being picked up by Paizo. It's really cool, I think. Got some homegrown heroes as far as game development going on there. So the folks right here are part of the extension of the event tables. So they got those little blue sheets, and if you want to sign up for one of the events in that room, their details are here. So you can come by, add your name to it. It tells you the table, the system, if there's like requirements on like level, things of that nature. And you'll see a much larger version of that upstairs here, where all the other gaming hall games are. RPGs, card games, LARPing, obviously board games, social deduction, things of that nature. So this is the top floor of the Park Convention Center. There's Randy. Hi, Randy. So this is registration where will call is. We've got a rainbow color of lanyards, which I think is really cool. If you sign up, you can also get, they have like a little goodie bags here with like dice and tickets that work for the raffle. All kinds of cool stuff there. They got merch with t-shirts and hats and all kinds of great things. I'll come to this here in a minute, but this is a game they've got going on. There's 10 of these stations all around the convention hall, and you scan it and you can get these digital cards. So trade the cards and try to make a deck to like earn points to win prizes. So this is the map they've got, which I think is great. It kind of tells you where everything is. If you go to an event desk, and the little sheets will have a number, it tells you where that table is, so it makes it easy to find it when you're wandering around the convention hall. This is a role-playing game called Blood on the Clock Tower, which is like werewolf, but like turned up to the max. A lot of really cool stuff going on there. And this is the guy running the QR code game I was talking about. He's also got like a pandemic type group game that he's doing. This is where Snowgirl Farts is, which is this little goblin type guy that gives people quests to go on to like interact with vendors and interact with, you know, other players and whatnot. Just kind of this fun thing. Kids love it. So this is the main convention hall. Immediately to the left, you have near and dear to my heart, the Meeple-a-thon people. You can come in here and grab a miniature, which you'll see there's quite a few options, a lot of detail on there. And you can sit and paint that. They've got just a ton of monument paint options there, which is our sponsor. You know, and these people like will help with like giving details on like, or suggestions on how to do shade and, you know, like hard to get areas, washing it, things of that nature. So you've got a whole row of tables here for gaming, board games and RPGs primarily, but all different manner of things. To our right here, we have the Dungeon of Doom, which is basically they just have this epic dungeon crawler thing. Hello. So you get a character. They've got a few different characters up here you can pick, and there's a character sheet that goes with it. You play with a group of people, and you try and get as far as you can. And when you die, which you will die, they put a little like notch in your sheet, one of these little like bones that indicates where your person died. As you can see, as far as I can tell, the furthest person got there. So they'll run it sometimes from the other end or from the middle, but it's amazing. They bring this to all the local conventions. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. You'll see a lot of things like this is Game Cafe. It's one of the local game stores. They brought a variety of their games for patrons to check out. Lots of more art and vendors all the way down in the middle here. So on the right side or the north side of the building, if that helps you, we've got a lot more games. Some of them are pickup games, some of them are scheduled. Every table will have a sheet like this. So it talks about the sponsors. This is, of course, just for this day, for table 74. There's nothing scheduled here, so people could just grab a game and play it. But if there was an event here, on that right column, it would tell you the times. So you know either when to be there if you're signed up for that, or if you're using the table, when you need to be out. So this is the gamer garage sale. People bring in their games that they want to sell, sort of like a garage sale kind of thing. So it's going to have a price on it and a badge number. Pick the one that you want, and you go over here and you can see they got like a spreadsheet kind of thing over there where they can like add all your stuff up and keep track of it. So the person selling it gets, I believe, 85% of the money, and the other 15% stays at the convention to kind of help run it. So you get a lot of really cool deals here. Some games that are really hard to find, some out-of-print games. It's pretty neat. So this is sort of the brains of the operations for the Gamer Garage sale and for the game library. So these are games that the convention owns, and you can check these out, and you just have to return it when you're done. So it's a great opportunity. Like, you see a game you never played before. A lot of gamers here, so you can grab a game, sit at a table. You can even put up a little sign that says looking for players. So if you're trying to get more people to help you hit like a game minimum kind of stuff. On the left here, we've got, these are all of our play to wins. So that means you take the game, you check it out, you play it. When you're done, you fill out a little survey of one question. And then at the end of the weekend, one of the people that played it will randomly get their name pulled and they win it. They get to take the game home just for having played it that time during the convention. Here are some details on that, the Play to Win program. Check that out if you want. Pretty cool. A guy named Nick Seal runs that. He does a great job. So lots of opportunities for games here. You'll see like this is Squishy Cube. So somebody paid to kind of have that corner to run some games to sort of get the word out and show their game to the many patrons. I have volunteered a few times this weekend. I did a number count for them with one of those like little clicker things. Yesterday I had 499 people. Today was 681. So pretty good number of people to fill the space out. There is some empty tables and whatnot, kind of like ebbs and flows depending on what type of events are hot. I'll just do one little lap here, but that's sort of the crux of most of it. It's sort of like your quintessential baseline game event. They do have war games, RPGs, card games. I don't know what's going on here. This is the Mahjong group, so they've got some really cool Mahjong tables. In the back here, you've got what's called Artemis, which is this like game simulator. So imagine like you're on a Star Trek type ship. So that guy right there is the navigator. The young man around the corner is playing weapons. They've got engineering, science, helm, all that kind of stuff. And you basically go on this open world, and you're trying to find the other ships and take them out. So you got to scan them, fire your missiles. You got nukes, EMPs. It's pretty cool. The gentleman's run that for a few years, and we always take the time to come over and do it. It's a great little kind of fun team building exercise. Got some chainmail there. This, of course, is the eatery that's hosted by the convention hall. And Midwest Game Fest is another great gaming convention that happens in Kansas City. I do have a video on that. Check them out. I think that's sort of it. If you're in Kansas City in the summer, check it out. We try on Midwest Game Fest sort of the spring. The summer one is this one, and then the fall is Meatball-a-thon, which is the next one that I'll be at, because I'm part of it. But anyway, that's it. Oh, raffle. Got ahead of myself. The raffle here. So these are primarily donated by developers, sometimes sponsors. And so you get those raffle tickets, which they sell up their registration. You can kind of see it in there. Drop your ticket in here. And every day, so there's convention runs Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So there's 4 days. They've got 20 different bundles. So that'll be, what, 80 total. And they'll pull them and they'll post them here. And there's some of the Thursday, Friday winners that haven't picked up yet. And they will post them on Facebook, Discord, all the different places, so that you have plenty of opportunity to find out what if you won. And then this is an extension of what we saw before, where they've got all the different tables. Every table has all the games that are planned at it, and the individual sheets that I'll show you real quick that tell you, how many people can play, what the system is, sort of a description, where you can sign up. You'll sometimes see like printed names where people sign up ahead of time before the convention started, and then these are people that just came out, wanted to play some games, and identified something they thought was fun. So they are sorted by color. So you see role-playing, card games, LARP, burn-in, stuff like that, and they are time sorted by time. Okay, I think that's it. All right, if you have any questions about Kantcon, hit me up. Bye-bye.